Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Time for another cryptocurrency video. All right, so lessons from Bitconnect. What can we learn from Bitconnect? From the whole Bitconnect, well, not fiasco. I wouldn't call it that because it's still around. It's not a disaster. I still have my money. Uh, anyway, from the incident from the unfortunate incident that occurred last week. Um, well, first of all, get back on the horse. There are lessons to be learned. We learn from our mistakes in life and we continue to get better. So I just transferred some Bitcoin into Devore. Uh, it's still on the exchange. It's still taking a while. So while I'm waiting for that to approve and go into my Devore wallet, let's see what other lending platforms I'm involved with. I'm going all in. Let's go to this next one here. This one kind of has an interesting story. This one is BitchTrades. No one is particularly talking about this one. Um, this kind of has an interesting story behind it. I had actually got into the previous platform, not like previous platform. I mean, it was the same platform, but they had redesigned it. And this was back in June. I put in like $1,000 because I wanted to get some interest. And it took a while for it to get in there. They paid me like two or three times, and then for a long time, for months and months and months, I didn't get any more payments. So I was like, oh man, okay, it's a scam. Okay. So chalk that up. Then I noticed that like a couple of months ago, like maybe two months ago, I started getting messages in my email box telling me that, oh well, these euros are being put into your BitchTrade account. I'm like, what's that? So I started logging in, and slowly the platform has become more and more active. Uh, it's actually, I mean, very similar to Bitconnect. This was before I had learned about Bitconnect, but basically it's the same thing, except that instead of like dollars, they pay out in euro here. Here's the lending wallet here. You transfer here, and you get the BitchTrade tokens, which are currently trading at $3.22. They have an exchange, but it's not terribly active. So like it does work. I have been successful in making at selling these BitchTrades tokens, but I don't see them selling on like any other exchange. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe scam coin. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get my money out of here as long as I'm in here. So like I looked in here one day and there was a bunch of money sitting here. There was like $300. It was like $300 sitting here. It was like 202 euro or something. It's like $250. And then like there was some of these BSS tokens, BitTrade tokens, and then there was this is about $80 in Bitcoin sitting here. So I was like, oh, okay. I got the Bitcoin because I made an exchange of these BSS tokens on the exchange, and it eventually went through here. So I got 34 BSS tokens and exchanged it for Bitcoin, and they appeared here. Um, I've been trying to withdraw them, but it takes a while for the exchange to kick in. Sometimes it takes days. That's why I'm not too hopeful about this one. But anyway, it's my money's in there, so let's see, if I can get it out. All right, next up, here we have Gold Reward. This one is very similar to BitConnect, as they all are. Gold Reward is an Ethereum-backed cryptocurrency. The ICO was sometime last year. This is one of the newer platforms. Um, I first started trying to work with this one in December, but getting my hands on the Gold Reward tokens are kind of hard. There's only like a couple of exchanges that carry them, and I opened an account on Coin Exchange, and it took me a while to figure out how to use this exchange. It's actually not that difficult. Once you figure out how to navigate the exchange, but it's a little bit odd. Anyway, so the gold reward token is a bit tricky to handle because since it's Ethereum backed, you have to have some Ethereum in here already. It's one of those deals. You have to have a small amount of Ethereum to move it into the wallet. I think they have since fixed that in some way. So this morning I went onto the exchange, coin exchange, and I bought some gold reward and put it in here. And I made a couple of lendings, um, which have not paid out yet. The exchange on this site has just recently started to operate. I haven't used it yet, but I guess it's okay. Uh, well, yeah, it's not all active yet either. It's still early, but this has become active like within the last couple of weeks, I guess. So it's still new. Anyway, so I got on here and I made a couple of loans this morning. So couple $100 loans. So I stuck in about 300 bucks. Let's get the ball rolling. And let's see. And finally, uh, I opened an account with Bitconnect. Bitconnect is brand new. It's been out for like maybe 2 weeks. So this is a really nice website. The graphics and stuff are really nice. Bitconnect is also an Ethereum-backed cryptocurrency, so you have to have a bit of Ethereum in here already. So before I sent the Bitconnect tokens in here, I sent some Ethereum to my address. So you have to keep a bit of Ethereum in here to pay for the fees to move it into the wallet. Anyway, so I bought a bunch of Bitconnect tokens, and so far the tokens are still pretty cheap. So it's $5.72 a token. So I bought a bunch of them. I think I bought like $60 worth this morning. I put in like 300 bucks, so I got like 60 tokens. And I got my first. Looks like I got my first payment too. Yeah, got $4.20. Now the thing about Bitconnect is that it's very interesting. I think like they were rewarding people who got in like really early. So like for the first week, they paid um, they paid like 5% or something like that for like the first 2 weeks. So that was pretty nice of them. So here, yeah, like here we have 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So they paid 5% for like the first 2 weeks. And then unfortunately, here's where I get in. So right now we're getting 2%. So far they pay pretty good. They pay pretty good. So anyway, the key to these lending platforms is you have to get in early, and no matter what, you have to make your first priority get your seed capital out as soon as possible, ASAP. Did I spend a lot of time reinvesting? That's really a mistake. That's what gets a lot of people in trouble. They get greedy and they just keep reinvesting and reinvesting, and they never get the capital out. That's how people lose everything. So with all these, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my capital out ASAP. And in order to do that, you have to have at least $1,000 in here. Most people will tell you that all you need is $100. But people who say that are also promoting their butts off to get other people in under them. So to that extent, that tactic is a little bit immoral. I'm a bit of a lone wolf. I don't need to recruit a bunch of people. So I'm like, look, if you're going to get in here, you have to have a little bit of capital. So you got to put in between 1,000 and between 1,000 and $5,000 of your own money. Put it in here, and every time and basically just build it up, build it up, build it up, and every time you make $100, take it out. If you do that, you can get your money back. I'd say within about 2 months. With that tactic, it's even more. It's probably even less if you put more money in. If you put in $5,000 or $10,000. Most people don't have that kind of money to risk on these things. But you have to assume that the thing is going to go down. All of them, whether you trust the leadership or not, whether their marketing is good, doesn't matter. That's one of the things that we learned from Bitconnect, from the Bitconnect incident, is that even if the leadership is nice and even if it's sincere, anything can happen. You can trust the leadership, you can trust the company, they can be professional, they can have great customer service, none of it, but none of that matters. They can be attacked by hackers, the government, viruses, whatever, doesn't matter. So no matter how nice the leadership is, you have to be disciplined and stick with your tactic. It's not about whether or not you trust the company or not. It doesn't matter. You just keep working to get your money out ASAP. Then after that, then you start reinvesting. Once you get your money out, then you play with the house money. Then you can build it up, you pump the token, and you get out and keep it moving. I know some YouTubers who made a lot of money that way, and they've been very successful. So I hope to emulate what they've done. There's a lot of learning to be made. There's a lot of learning. I learned how to navigate some of these exchanges because some of them are a little bit different, but they're okay. Um, let's see if my Devore is in here. See if I have my Devore tokens yet. Let's refresh. Nope, it's still on the exchange. Okay. Well, let's see. What else? What can we say about Devore? Devore is kind of interesting. I got an email from Devore. They're always sending you emails. They're very conscientious, actually. They keep sending you emails, and if you send money to them, they'll say, "Okay, we received it." They'll say your request has been confirmed. We received your BTC deposit. Your deposit has been confirmed. So I mean they're really conscientious. So they tell you a lot in your email section. And the email I wanted to point out was this one. It says, "Dear Daryl Shepard, we're happy to announce that the lending system has just been updated. The major update will allow you to better control your lending in our platform. From now on, when you make a lending package, you'll be able to end it anytime you want before the official release date." How does this work? Very simple. There's a button, Release, next to each lending package. Click on it to open the release pop-up window, in which you'll see the details regarding your lending package. Let me make this a little bigger here. Enter your password and click on the checkbox. I have agreed to the terms and conditions. Finally, click on the confirm button and it's done. What are the conditions to end the lending package? When you permanently end the lending package, you will get your initial capital back, or you will get back your initial capital. You only have to reimburse the interest that you already received in the first month and 50% of the interest from the second month. Okay, those are the conditions. So once you end the, so right, so you don't get to keep the interest. I wonder what the penalty is if you don't return the interest. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So of course it's up to you to take advantage of this new amazing feature. Only you will decide how to invest your money. Please do not hesitate to contact our support if you have any question. we're here to help. Thank you for making Devore a great lending platform. We're working hard every day to make it better for the long-term benefits of our fast-growing community. Sincerely yours, the Devore IO team. Okay, well that's nice of them. Let's see. Is it? Nope, still not finished. See, the exchanges take a long time. One of the things I don't like. One of the things I don't like about Devore. Let's see. But I'm doing okay so far. So I have like $310 in active investments, and I got $4 in my lending wallet. All right. But this was a good time to come in. The price of the Devore coin has dropped. When I was first trying to put the amount of Bitcoin in here that I just put in here, it was about $100 a coin. So instead of 7 coins as it was then, I'm able to get 12 with the same amount of money. So good timing. I don't know. I don't think I have much else to say. All right. I think I'll just end it. I think I'll pause the video here. I want to make the reinvestment. I want to record that. All right. So be right back. Okay, we're back, and my Devore coin is in my wallet. There it is. All right. So just to make this simple, I'm just going to make one big loan. So this is worth about 713 $713 dollars and 30 cents. So I'm just going to make one big loan. Let's see. Lending. Start lending. So just make one big loan of $700. Or just say 713, I guess. Does it have to be even numbers like Bitconnect? Not sure. Or can it be? Yeah, let's see. Now you have an option. You can lock it in there. It doesn't matter. If you lock it in there for a longer period of time, you can get an additional 10%. Yeah, I'm just going to withdraw the stuff, so it doesn't matter. Yes, let's get the. It does not matter how long the loan is. Okay, we're gonna go for the extra 10%. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, loan was successful. Okay, so it doesn't have to be even numbers like it was with Bitconnect. They would say it'd have to be 710. Here it doesn't matter. Okay, so I got the extra like 0.10% here on this big loan. Okay, so that should make it easier to get my money out faster. So it doesn't matter how long the loan is. Doesn't matter. If you're just making withdrawals. All right. Yeah. So I think there's a real opportunity with these lending platforms. I mean, if you want to escape the rat race and not, uh, and not be working for somebody for the rest of your life, I think these lending platforms are a good way to go. I mean, that's what I'm doing. And just by way of disclaimer, let me say that anything that I've said in this video is my own personal opinion. I'm not giving financial advice. I've never claimed to be legal counsel or financial counsel or anything like that. I'm simply documenting what I'm doing. I'm not telling anybody to do it. I want to take this time to emphasize that I'm not going to be promoting any of this stuff. Okay. I'm not promoting anything. I don't want anybody to sign it under me, and I'm not leaving any links in the description or anything like that. So with that, I will end the video, and so until next time, YouTube. Peace.